Number chapter 20. Moses strikes the rock. In the first month of the year, the whole community of Israel arrived in the wilderness of Zin and camped at Kadesh. While they were there, Miriam died and were buried. There was no water for the people to drink at that place, so they rebelled against Moses and Aaron. The people blamed Moses and said, "If only we have died in the Lord's presence with our brothers. Why have you brought the congregation of the Lord people into this wilderness to die, along with all our livestock? Why did you make us leave Egypt and bring us here to this terrible place? This land has no grain, no fig, no grapes, no pomegranate, and no water to drink." Moses and Aaron turned away from the people and went to the entrance of the tabernacle, where they fell face down on the ground. Then the glorious presence of the Lord appeared to them, and the Lord said to Moses, "You and Aaron must take the staff and assemble the entire community. As the people watch, speak to the rock over there, and it will pour out its water. It will provide enough water for the rocks from the rock to satisfy the whole community and their livestock." So Moses did as he was told. He took the staff from the place where it was kept before the Lord. Then he and Aaron summoned the people to come and gather at the rock. "Listen, you rebels," he shouted. "Must we bring your water from this rock?" Then Moses raised his hand and struck the rock twice with the staff, and the water gushed out. So the entire community and their livestock drank their field. But the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, "Because you did not trust me enough to demonstrate my holiness to the people of Israel, you will not lead them into the land I am giving them." This place was known as the water of Meribah, which means arguing, because there the people of Israel argued with the Lord, and there he demonstrated his holiness among them. Adam reviews Israel passage. While Moses was at Kadesh, he sent a ambassador to the king of Edom with his message. "This is what your relatives, the people of Israel, say. You know all the hardship we have been through. Our ancestor went down to Egypt and we lived there a long time, and we and our ancestor were brutally mistreated by the Egyptian. But when we cried out to the Lord, he heard us and sent an angel who brought us out of Egypt. Now we were camped at Kadesh, a town on the border of your land. Please let us travel through your land. We will be careful not to go through your field and vineyard. We won't even drink water from your well. We will stay on the king's road and never leave it until we have passed through your territory." But the king of Edom said, "Stay out of my land, or I will meet you with an army." The Israelites answered, "We will stay on the main road. If our livestock drink your water, we will pay for you. Just let us pass through your country. That's all we ask." But the king of Edom replied, "Stay out. You may not pass through our land." With that, he mobilized his army and marched out against them with an imposing force. Because Edom refused to allow Israel to pass through the country, Israel was forced to turn around. The death of Arron. The whole community of Israel left Kadesh and arrived at Monhor. There, on the border of the land of Edom, the Lord said to Moses and Aaron, "The time has come for Aaron to join his ancestor in death. He will not enter the land I am giving the people of Israel, because the two of you rebelled against my instruction concerning the water at Meribah. Now take Aaron and his son Eleazar up Mountain Hor. There you will remove Aaron's priestly garment and put them on Eleazar his son. Aaron will die there and join his ancestor." So Moses did as the Lord commanded. The three of them went up Mountain Hor together as the whole community watched. At the summit, Moses removed the priest's garment from Aaron and put them on Eleazar, Aaron's son. Then Aaron died there on the top of the mountain, and Moses and Eleazar went back down. When the people realized that Aaron had died, all Israel mourned for him 30 days. Numbers 21. Victory over the Canaanites. The Canaanite king of Arad, who lived in the Negev, heard that the Israel were approaching the Arron, the road through Asrim, so he attacked the Israelites and took some of them as prisoners. Then the people of Israel made this vow to the Lord: if you will hand these people over to us, we will completely destroy all their tongue. The Lord heard the Israel's request and gave them victory over the Canaanites. The Israelites completely destroyed them and their tongue, and the place has been called Hormah ever since. The brazen snake. Then the people of Israel set out from Mountain Hor, take the road to the Red Sea to go around the land of Edom. But the people grew impatient with the long journey, and they began to speak against God and Moses. Why have you brought us out of Egypt and to die here in the wilderness? He complained. There is nothing to eat here and nothing to drink, and we hate this horrible manna. So the Lord sent poisoned snakes among the people, and many were bitten and died. Then the people came to Moses and cried out, we have sinned by speaking against the Lord and against you. Pray that the Lord will take away the snake. So Moses prayed for the people. Then the Lord told him, make a replica of poisonous snake and attach it to a pole. All who are bitten with leaf will they simply look at it. So Moses made a snake out of bronze and attached it to a pole. Then anyone who was bitten by a snake could look at the bronze snake and be healed. Israel's journey to Moab. The Israelites traveled next to Obos and camped there. Then they went on to Barim in the wilderness on the eastern border of Moab. From there they traveled to the valley of Zered Brook and set up camp. Then they moved out and camped on the far side of the Arnon River. In the wilderness adjacent to the territory of the Amorites. The Arron is the boundary line between the Moabite and the Amorites. For this reason, the book of the war of the Lord speaks of the town of Wahib in the area of Supan, and the ravine of the Arron River, and the ravine that extends as far as the settlement of Ar on the border of Moab. From there, the Israelites traveled to Beer, which is the well where the Lord said to Moses, assemble the people and I will give them water. There the Israel sang this song. Spring up a well, yes, sing its praise. Sing of this well, which Prince dug with great leader, hollow out with the scabbard and the staff. Then the Israelites left the wilderness and proceeded on through Matana, Nahali, and Boma. After that, they went to the valley in Moab, where Pisgah Peak overlooked that wasteland. Victory over Sin and Og. The Israelites sent a ambassador to King Sin of the Aramite with this message: let us travel through your land. We will be careful not to go through your field and the vineyard. We won't even drink water from your well. We will stay on the king's road until we have passed through your territory. But King Sihon refused to let them across his territory. Instead, he mobilized his entire army and attacked Israel in the wilderness, engaged them in battle at Jahah. But the Israelites slaughtered them with their sword and occupied their land from the Arron River to the Jabbok River. They went only as far as the Amorite border because the boundary of the Amorite was fortified. So Israel captured all the towns of the Amorite and settled in them, including the city of Hashab and its surrounding village. Hashab has been the captain of King Sharon of the Amorite. He has defeated a former Moabite king and seized all his land as far as the Arron River. Therefore, the ancient poem wrote this about him: come to Heshbon and let it be rebuilt. Let the city of Sihon be restored. A fire flame falls from Heshbon, a blaze from the city of Sion. It burned the city of Moab. It destroyed the ruler of the Arron height. What sorrow await you, O people of Moab! You are finished worship of Chemos. Chemos has left his son as a refuge, his daughter as a captive of Sihon, the Amorite king. We have utterly destroyed them from Heshbon to Dibon. We have completely wiped them out as far away as Lapha and Medeba. So the people of Israel occupied the territory of the Amorite. After Moses sent men to explore the Gezer area, they captured all the town in the region and drove out the Amorites who lived there. Then they turned and marched up the road to Bashan, but King Og of Bashan and his people attacked them at Edrei. The Lord said to Moses, "Do not be afraid of him, for I have handed him over to you, along with all his people and his land. Do the same to him as you did to King Sihon of the Amorite, who ruled in Heshbon." And Israel killed King Og, his son, and all his subjects. Not a single survivor remained. Then Israel occupied the land. Chapter 22. Balak sent for Balaam. Then the people of Israel traveled to the plain of Moab and camped east of the Jordan River, across from Jericho. Balaam, son of Zippor, the Moabite king, had seen everything that Israel did to the Amorites. And when the people of Moab saw how many Israelites there were, they were terrified. The king of Moab said to the elder of Midian, "The mob will devour everything in sight, like an ox devoured grass in the field." So the Balak, king of Moab, sent a message to call the Balaam, son of the Bear, who was living in his native land of Pezer near the Euphrates River. His message said, "Look, a vast horde of people has arrived from Egypt. They cover the face of the earth and threaten me. Please come and curse these people for me, because they are too powerful for me. Then perhaps I will be able to conquer them and drive them from the land. I know that blessing fall on any people you bless, and curse fall on people you curse." Balak's messenger, who were elder of Moab and Midian, set out with money to pay Balaam to place a curse upon Israel. They went to Balaam and delivered Balaam's message to him. "Stay here overnight," Balaam said. "In the morning I will tell you whatever the Lord directs me to say." So the officer from Moab stayed there with Balaam. The light God came to Balaam and asked him, "Who are these men visiting you?" Balaam said to God, "Balak, son of Zippor, king of Moab, has sent me this message. Look, a vast horde of people has arrived from Egypt, and they cover the face of the earth. Come and curse these people for me. Then perhaps I will be able to stand up to them and drive them from the land." But God told Balaam, "Do not go with them. You are not to curse these people, for they have been blessed." The next morning Balaam got up and told Balak's officer, "Go on home. The Lord will not let me go with you." So the Moabite officer returned to the king Balak and reported, "Balaam refused to come with us." Then Balak tried again. This time he sent a larger number of even more distinguished officials than those who he had sent the first time. They went to Balaam and delivered this message to him. "This is what Balak, son of Zippor, said. Please don't let anything stop you from coming to help me. I will pay you very well and do whatever you tell me. Just come and curse these people for me." But Balaam responded to the Balak's message, "Even if Balak were to give me his place filled with silver and gold, I would be powerless to do anything against the will of the Lord of my God. But stay here one more night, and I will see if the Lord had anything else to say to me." The light God come to the Balaam and told him, "Since this man has come for you, get up and go with them, but do only what I tell you to do." Balaam and his donkey. So the next morning, Balaam get up and sandaled his donkey and started off with Moab's official. But God was angry that Balaam was going, so he sent the angel of the Lord to stand in the road to block his way. As Balaam and the two servants were riding along, Balaam's donkey saw the angel of the Lord standing in the road with a drawn sword in his hand. The donkey bowed off the road into a field, but Balaam beat it and turned back onto the road. Then the angel of the Lord stood at the place where the road narrowed between two vineyard walls. When the donkey saw the angel of the Lord, he tried to squeeze by and crushed Balaam's foot against the wall. So Balaam beat the donkey again. Then the angel of the Lord moved farther down the road and stood in the place too narrow for the donkey to get by at all. This time, when the donkey saw the angel, it lay down under Balaam. In a fit of rage, Balaam beat the animal again with his staff. Then the Lord gave the donkey the ability to speak. What have I done to you? That deserve you beat me 3 times, asked Balaam. You have made me look like a fool. Balaam shouted, if you had a sword with me, I would kill you, but I'm the same donkey you have ridden all your life. Donkey answered, have I ever done anything like this before? No. Balaam did. Then the Lord opened Balaam's eyes. He saw the angel standing in the road with a drawn sword in his hand. Balaam bowed his head and fell face down on the ground before him. Why did you beat your donkey there 3 times? The angel of the Lord demanded. Look, I have come to block your way because you are stumbling, resist me. 3 times the donkey saw me and shy away. Otherwise, I would certainly have killed you by now and spared the donkey. Then Balaam confessed to the angel, I've sinned. I didn't recognize you were standing in the road and blocked my way. I return home if you are against my going. But the angel of the Lord told him, go with them, man. But say only what I tell you say. So then went on with Balak's office. When King Balak heard that Balaam was on the way, he went out to meet him at Moab on the right at the farthest border of the land. Didn't I send you an urgent invitation? Why didn't you come right away? Balaam answered, Did you believe me when I said I would reward you richly? Balaam replied, Look, now I have come, but I have no power to say whatever I want. I will speak only the message that God put in my mouth. Then Balaam accompanied Balak to questions. Where the king sacrificed cattle and sheep, he spent portions of the meat to Balaam and the officers who were with him. The next morning, Balak took Balaam up to the. From there, he could see some of the people of Israel spread out below him. And then we were going to the chapter 23. Okay, so today's lesson is talking about Arron's dad and also Israel people wandering around the wilderness because some kingdom don't allow them to pass through, especially the king of Adam. But also they destroyed several kingdoms, small kingdom. So that is a hard journey for them. And also there is talking about Moses against God's commandment, because God said you just speak to the rock, then the rock will give you the water, but Moses strike the rock. Yeah, that is also Moses' sin. So that's why Moses also cannot see the promised land. So he died before the promised land. So the wilderness also, there's another name, I think is wasteland. All right, so that is today's Bible's learning. Hope everybody like it. God bless you, everyone. Let's see you tomorrow.